Hey everyone, RJ here, back with another video, and today I'm going to give you my top 5 reasons why you should buy the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Okay, so I really had to narrow it down to just 5 reasons because there's definitely more than 5 reasons why you should buy this phone. But just for sake of time and everything else, whatever, I want to name off my top 5 reasons why you should pick up this phone. This is not a very old phone. It came out in what, February, and we're just now in July, so it's not old at all. And now these top 5 things are just randomized. They're not in any specific order, okay? Just what pops in my mind first. So, the very first thing I want to make mention of here is the cameras. The cameras are phenomenal on this phone. I will try somewhere in here while discussing the camera and all to show a few sample photos, stuff like that. So just be on the lookout for that. But anyway, the photo quality, the video quality is fantastic. You can record in 8K, which that's kind of useless in my personal opinion, but 4K 30, 4K 60, front and rear. You have a quad, I guess it's a quad camera. Yeah, quad camera setup here on the S22 Ultra, and this phone can take some phenomenal shots, daytime, nighttime, low light, whatever the case may be. The cameras are fantastic. Now, as far as the front camera is also great. Now, I don't really have to go into everything in the world to tell you how good these cameras are, cause there's a lot of camera comparisons out there and just camera tests out there on this phone. But the camera tech on here is fantastic. Takes some great photos, and that's reason number one on why you should buy this phone. Now, reason number two is for the display. The display on this phone, 6.8-inch Quad HD display, 120 hertz refresh rate, and Samsung just makes the best displays hands down. Okay, there are a ton of manufacturers out there that uses Samsung's displays. Of course, they're not as good because why would Samsung give their top displays to other manufacturers? You know what I'm saying? So, their displays are great. Like I said, Quad HD, 6.8 inch. Watching videos on here. If you want to watch scenery videos, if you want to watch YouTube videos, if you want to watch Netflix or any kind of streaming service, I've watched full length movies on this phone. Pop in some earbuds or whatever, some wireless earbuds, and you're ready to roll. This display is fantastic. The 120 hertz display. Yes, it is got a launcher on it because I just don't like the side to side scrolling, which I mentioned in my last video about this phone here. But this phone here, the 120 hertz display, like I said, it's just buttery smooth, and you cannot go wrong with the display. And if displays is one of your main buying points of a phone, then look no further than the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. Now, reason number three is just the overall performance. This phone can do anything that you want it to do, and it's just gonna work. Okay, it's got the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, which is the flagship processor. You got the base model has 8 gigabytes of RAM, but you can get 12 gigabytes of RAM. Storage goes from 128 up to 1 terabyte. There is no SD card slot, but I mean, if you want to spend extra money to get the extra storage, you can go up to 1 terabyte on the S22 Ultra. And this phone is fast. Okay, you can play any game, you can browse any app, you can do whatever you want to do. This phone is going to do it. Okay, it's just that good. There's not much to hit on here in this point here, but the performance overall, you're not going to really find anything out there better. It's going to perform better, in my personal opinion, than the S22 Ultra. Reason number four is going to be the battery life. Now, this has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery with 45 watt fast charging. And, I've heard mixed things about battery between the S21 Ultra with the 888 and the S22 Ultra with the 8 Gen 1. Some have had mixed, some have had better on this one, some have had better on the S21 with the 888. Personally, the battery life that I can get on the S22 Ultra is very, very good. Okay, I have it at Quad HD. I have it, I have it at 120 hertz refresh rate. On a full charge, I can go all day, no problem. If I want to watch a movie, if I want to watch YouTube for a while, if I want to get on Amazon and browse, if I want to get on a game, which I don't really game a whole lot on my phones, but if I want to take some pictures, some videos, I've been at 100% before, and I have made like 3 or 4 videos just like this with a front-facing camera, 1080p, whatever the case may be, and the battery's down like 40% after recording for well over a couple of hours. The battery life has been fantastic. The phone does not get blazing hot whenever you're using it really heavily. The 8 Gen 1 in this phone seems to keep the phone cool and keep the battery, lasting. So, battery, there's, like I say, not much to say about the battery either, other than the fact that, everybody's battery life is going to be different. That's just a given. Some can get a half a day, some's going to get a full day, some can go 2 days. It just depends on how you use your phone. But from my experience, it don't take long to charge it. You power it up, you're good to go the whole day. And so, yeah, battery life, definite win. Now, last but certainly not least is the S Pen support on the S22 Ultra. Now, I'm someone who has not really used the S Pen a lot. Okay, have used it a little bit just to see what it's like, honestly, this S Pen is fantastic. So of course, it's done away with the Note series of the Galaxy phones. I call this, I guess, the S Note. I don't know. But, being able to, have the gestures and being wirelessly Bluetooth and everything to take pictures, take videos, sign documents, go in there and just write down a note, I mean, it's, I like it also because it's on the left, because left-handed, that's not very often you get phones that's going to be catered to those that are left-handed. So, I can just pop it out right here, and here's the pen, and it pops up right there, and I can write down, and I mean, little scribble noise, it's just so accurate. And having the option to be able to, just be able to write down, S22 Ultra, and it comes out looking good. Don't look good here because I'm in front of the camera and just showing you, but being able to do all of this here with this little pen, having this little button here and all, it's just very convenient, and I like it. I really do. You can scroll down there as well by pushing this little button. You can just do all kinds of things, whatever, and being able to just write, and it's just pinpoint accurate every single time. So, S Pen support is really good, on this phone. Now, if you don't really care about the S Pen, and you want to save some money, go with the S21 Ultra. Basically, you're getting the same phone. I can't tell much difference apart between the S21 Ultra and the S22 Ultra. Or if you want to get the latest and greatest, but don't want to get the Ultra, then get the Plus or whatever. Save some money, of course. But, the S Pen is just good. So, that's my top 5 reasons. There's a whole lot more I could get into, which I will in a more full review. But this is the top 5 things, that popped in my head that I wanted to make mention of. Stay tuned. I will be making a top 5 reasons why you shouldn't buy it or why I wouldn't recommend it and stuff like that. So stay tuned for all of that as well. So if it's helpful for me anyway, hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it down below. If you're new around here and haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, clicking that bell, turn it on to receive all notifications of future videos. That'd be appreciated. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.